Ladies and gentlemen.
Super! Hey friends, welcome to the Active Kids Show. My name is Heidi and this is my friend Casey, and we are gonna have a great day. It's gonna be fun today, right?
It's gonna be super fun.
We are in a new month. It's April, right? We are starting a new series called Love Rules.
That's right.
Love Rules. So what does love require of us? How do we turn the word love into the actions of love? How do we do that, right?
That's what we're going to be going through this series. But I have a question for you, Heidi.
Okay,
what is the funniest thing you did because of love? Whether it's love for your child, love for a friend, love for your husband. What did you do that was really funny?
It's kind of a gross story, the first one that comes to mind.
Let's hear it.
Okay, when Aiden, my oldest boy, who's 19 now, when he was a newborn baby, like literally just came home from the hospital, I went to change his diaper and I was a new mom, right? I love this little boy more than I could tell you still, right? But as I'm changing the diaper, he began to poop, that little tiny baby poop, and I caught it in my hand. And then it was like, ah, what do I do? It was really gross.
So gross.
It was.
But
and I just,
love.
Yeah, it is love. I remember Keith saying like, oh, that's mama love right there.
Hopefully you guys don't have a story like that.
Yeah.
But,
Do you want?
Similar. I won't add the person because I don't want to embarrass them.
Okay, that's good.
But I caught someone, I caught their throw up instead of their poop.
In your hands?
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
We are gross, folks.
Yeah.
We are gross.
But love makes you do weird things.
It does.
Whether it's, whoever it is for. So.
Yeah.
But I have a challenge for you today, Heidi, in our
Okay.
fun and games segment, because it's all fun and games until someone throws up. Like I almost did a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago with the smoothie. Did you guys watch that one? If not, scroll back. It's the last one in March. You gotta watch that one.
I don't think you'll throw up with this one.
Okay.
I think you might like this one.
Okay.
But it's fun. It's going to be a blind burger taste challenge. So what I did, or what we did, or I did, yeah. What I did was go through 4 different drive-thrus of 4 different restaurants, fast food restaurants.
Okay.
Got just a plain cheeseburger.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to lay them out in front of you. You're going to leave the room so you don't see the wrappers.
Okay.
And we're going to blindfold you when you come back in. And you're going to take a bite of each one. And you're going to try to see where it's from. Now, you've been to all these places before.
Okay.
So you have to figure out, is this, from this place, I won't say the names yet. So you have to figure that
fast food. Okay.
So we'll blindfold you.
Okay.
You'll take a bite. You'll take a guess. And while you're blindfolded, I'll have the little bag up from the restaurant.
Okay. So they'll know, but I won't know.
But you won't know.
Okay. That doesn't sound terrible. I don't think I'm going to puke.
Of the bag. Then that's an expert fast food eater.
That is next level.
All right. So let's do this. All right. So we have Heidi blindfolded now. How many fingers am I holding up, Heidi?
I only hear that you're over here, but I can't see anything.
Okay. Make sure you hold on to the table. Don't run around too far. All right. So we got our 4 different cheeseburgers here. 2 of them are very similar. The other 2 are very similar to each other, but a lot different than the other 2. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So the first one we got, I'm going to show them the camera. Okay. There's this burger right here for your hands.
Okay.
Wait till I say go so I can pull that. Okay.
The bag sounds like no.
Not a sponsor. No free sponsors, but just so you guys know. All right.
Okay.
I got one here.
So I can do this now?
Yes. We take a bite.
Okay, it feels like a floofy bun.
Floofy bun. I like that word. That's a good bite.
They're cold.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Okay.
What's your guess?
There's no seeds. Is this good places like In-N-Out or just
They're all just
cheapy fast food?
Just cheapy, normal fast foods.
I don't know. Maybe Jack in the Box.
You are correct.
What?
Ding ding ding. Burger number 1.
Cool.
Jack in the
Okay.
Box.
Okay. Sure.
All right. All right. This word's fun. You can take a bite.
This is a big burger. It feels like.
Yeah. It's not your average.
Is it like a quarter pounder?
No. I mean, you guess, but that's the wrong guess.
I don't even know if I ate any meat in there.
A little bit, just a little bit.
It's like just
take another
bun.
bite.
I don't know, but I'm not a fan. Maybe, I've never had a burger at Del Taco. Or maybe it could be Carl's Jr. because it feels bigger.
All right.
It's not a little one. So
little.
let's go with Carl's Jr.?
No, you were wrong. This is from Del Taco.
Oh, Del Taco. Okay, that makes sense because I've never had a burger from there.
No. Yeah, it looks very dry. I look at it, it's just like
it was not good.
Puck.
Sorry,
right.
Del Taco, but
Here's your third burger. You got your plate. Let me get the bag.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, this is a smaller one.
All right. You guys get it?
Okay.
Right. You could go ahead and take your bite.
Again, I feel like the meat is very tiny in the middle.
Very tiny.
There's ketchup on that one.
So it's not as dry.
Is this a McDonald's burger?
It sure is.
It
That's
sure
right.
is. That's the one I've
Certainly.
had before. So.
All right, you got 2 out of 3 so far.
Okay, not
Here's
bad.
your third burger. All right. Third and final, or fourth.
Fourth and final.
Fourth and final.
Oh, again, this is a big.
Here's where it's from.
Fancy.
Okay.
Fun seeds.
All right.
Can I take off one of the breads so I can like actually taste the burger? Well,
If
I'll
you
just
want
try it.
to,
I'll
you
just
might
try
not
it.
get the full taste.
There's
you
burger
know?
sticking out. It's okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh. There's onions on it.
Ooh, fully loaded burger. Okay. How's the texture of the meat? Is it like bumpy? I don't know if that's a good thing.
It's hard to tell because it's cold.
I made sure of that.
They all were, so it worked out. I think this is Carl's Jr.
You are right. What? And that is 3 out of 4, which makes you a burger connoisseur.
I don't know if I should be proud of that or not. Probably not.
You should be totally 100%. All right, so
Can I take this off?
yeah, you can take this off now, or the blindfold.
Maybe.
Yeah. Now,
Oh, it's stuck.
out of these 4 burgers, which would you eat again? Which one tasted the best?
Probably the McDonald's burger.
It's a
Well,
classic.
it had stuff on it, so
It's just so simple: cheese, meat, some
it had ketchup.
little tiny onions and pickles. You know.
Yeah, that was good.
It's a good one.
The other,
what's your
no
least
Carl's and probably the Del Taco one. Sorry, Del Taco.
They're not very. That's not their forte.
That's not their deal. Yeah.
But they have them. There is a better
That's fun.
burger that they have. It's a bacon cheeseburger.
Okay. That'll be
good.
another taste test. Maybe you can do that
It's
one.
pretty. It's better. It's better than this. I'll tell you that. That's for sure.
Ooh, you should do a chicken one. Did you get your chicken sandwich on Easter?
No, you're supposed to buy it from me. Remember?
Oh. Oh.
He's like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Just kidding. Well, so now that our bellies are full, we're gonna head into worship. So go ahead and stand to your feet, get ready to sing, dance, and have some fun.
There in the valley, I have all that I need. When fear is surrounding, your love guarding me. Goodness and mercy have never forsaken me. Oh, upon me. I won't fear the night. You have brought me life. By your blood I am redeemed. Because of who you are, because of what you've done, death has lost its grip on me. I won't fear the night. You have brought me life. By your blood I am redeemed. I'll rest in the hope of your promise. You are good and your love, it will never change. No, you never change. I am found in the midst of your presence, where your grace will pursue me for all my days. For all my days. Oh yeah, for all my days.
All right, friends, new month means new verse. You ready to learn it with me? 1 Corinthians 16:14. Do everything in love. Let's do it again. 1 Corinthians 16:14. Do everything in love. Hey friends, I'm so glad you're with us today for this new series called Love Rules, right? Love Rules. Can you do it like that? That actually means I love you in sign language. So say love rules. And we're talking about what love requires of us, right? How do we turn the word love into more of an action to be able to show people that we love them, whether we know the people or not? We want to like radiate love, right? Like God did, man. Last week we talked about Easter. God loved us so much that he sent his one and only son to die for us and to resurrect, to raise again from the dead and to walk around with people for a bit, right? So that is a huge way that God showed us he loved us. But we can show the people in our lives different ways of love too, right? Like, I mean, for sure, we can show our parents that we love them by listening, obeying them. If they're like, get up, go clean your room, and you're like, okay, mom, what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna be like, wow, that kid really loves me. That's a perfect way. I know, like in my life, like sometimes my kids, I can show them love by doing what they ask. They say, Mom, I'm hungry. I can make them food and show that I love them in that way. Or even my best friend, like she won't say that she needs to hear that she's loved, but I know a perfect way to show her that I love her is by sending her a text, especially on a bad day. I can just shoot her a text and say, girl, I love you and you are amazing. And my husband, same thing. Like he doesn't ask for me to show him love necessarily, but I know when he's super stressed out and busy at work and going crazy, if I do some of the chores that he normally does, like take out the trash or empty the dishwasher, that is a way for me to show him that I love him and I see him and I notice that he's struggling. So there's all different kinds of ways that we can show love. And of course, there's a great example in the Bible, like we always find great stories in the Bible, right? About how Jesus showed his love to a guy named Thomas. He was one of the disciples. Remember, Jesus had disciples. There were 12 or maybe more that cruised around with him. They were his friends. They told people about Jesus, why he was here, what was happening. One of them was named Thomas. So after Jesus had died and resurrected, he walked around on the earth for a little bit of time. And the disciples were talking about that. But Thomas was like, I don't really believe it. He said, I'm not going to believe that it's Jesus until I can touch the wounds in his hand where the nails were on the cross, or if I could put my hand in his side where the soldiers like pierced him with a sword. If I can do that, then I'll believe it's Jesus. Well, 8 days later, all 12 of these disciples were in a house and the doors were locked and they were just hanging out and all of a sudden Jesus appeared. Can you imagine Thomas like, oh snap, he knew what I was thinking, right? And Jesus actually did. Jesus walked over to Thomas and looked him in the eye and said, here's my hands. Touch where the wounds are, where the nails were in my hand. And check out my side. Give me your hand. Put your hand in there where my wound is. And you can know that it's really me. Do not doubt anymore. Believe in me. Stop doubting and believe in me. Jesus knew what Thomas needed. Thomas hadn't told him that. The other disciples hadn't told him that. But Jesus knew. Jesus said to Thomas, because you have seen, now you believe. Jesus was happy to help Thomas believe. But he said to him, because you have seen me, now you believe. But blessed are those who don't see me and still believe. Friends, that's you and me, right? We've never seen Jesus with our own eyes. We can't. Because after he lived on earth here a little bit of time and he walked around with us, he went back to heaven, where he's waiting now for you and me for a lot of years later when we get to join him in heaven. But that changed everything. Jesus being here on earth changed everything. When Jesus was here on earth, he showed us how to love others. And when he died, he showed us how much God loved us. Jesus taught us how to believe in God, and he taught us how to pray to God, how to have that conversation, that personal relationship with God, and how to show others love, right? I love being able to have a conversation with God. Let's do that together now. Dear God, we thank you so much for loving us, God. We thank you so much for teaching us how to love others. We thank you so much for Jesus and the Easter story, and that was really true and happened, and that he was here on earth, that he died and he rose again for us, God. Thank you for doing that for me and for my friends. Help me to always remember how to show love to others. God, we love you so much. In your son's name, amen.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you, Pastor Heidi, for the story that you brought. It could be life-changing about how we move forward in love and what love requires of us. Hey, we want to invite you back this Sunday, 9 a.m., 10:45. Come to our Active Churches campus here in Yucaipa. We would love to see your awesome, beautiful faces, have some fun with you guys, and help you learn more about Jesus and his love. We hope that you guys had a great week, and we cannot wait to see you next week for the Active Kids Show. So make sure you join us and share this video with a friend. Maybe sit down and watch it with them. But we love you guys. Have a great week.